Iowa's favorite country, J97.
25 minutes before the top of the hour, we're at 65 sunny degrees right here in Fort Dodge. Humidity is down. It's going to be doggone nice as our day goes on. Now that humidity is down and gone, and we're going to enjoy it. So make sure you do get out and have some fun. Take us along wherever you go. Of course, we're always streaming online around the globe, around the clock, around the calendar, right here on Iowa's favorite country, K97 in the morning train. We are everywhere. All you got to do is go to our website, yourfortdodge.com, or you can get the free iHeartRadio app and get us on that, free Odyssey radio app, free TuneIn radio app. We're just all over the place. Right now, you can actually watch what we call the video pandemic, and that is the Iowa-Tennessee connection as we collide. Our buddy Joe Denim, I hear him clinking some glasses in the back here. He's already got the cheers going on. Good morning, my brother. What's going on?
How's it going, Darren?
Hey, it's going well, man. We took last week off because I knew you'd be traveling back from your Iowa tour. So we gave last week off from the Iowa-Tennessee connection here. But look at you, back at it, sitting there in your little underground there.
Yeah, I got my little studio going on here. It's good to be back. We've been gone for a minute, but, hey, here we are.
Yeah, but it's good to be out and about, right? Good to be out touring.
It's wonderful to be out. The bus was great. It was good to be on the bus. The piñata. How about the piñata?
Oh, the piñata. Holy smoke. I had people backstage at Denim Fest that had gotten something out of the piñata. They got, the little bottles of different things that you had in there. And they started shoving them in my pockets like I'm going to drink things, right? So that's why when I came back up on stage to you, if you didn't notice, I set them on top of your piano there. Like, here, man, just take care of these, will you?
Yeah, we that was a good thing to do. We did take care of them, and we had an absolute blast. And then, it was great times. What a great time.
Denim Fest, man. It was Frenzy Fest. Now it's Denim Fest going forward, and we're already looking to next year. And holy smoke, man, it was a phenomenal time. I know you don't remember most of it. You were in Iowa. You were in Fort Dodge. You were on stage. You did have a good time, and so did everybody else that was there.
Then after that, I heard that I went to Clear Lake and played the Surf Ballroom. And after that, I met a guy named Scott Munson who drives the Lady of the Lake, the big paddle boat guy. He's a big fan. And he said, man, I love you and Darren. He listens every week. I don't know if he's listening today, but it was really great. And it kind of hit me that a lot of people listen to the morning train, Darren. That's a big thing. And I think that's going to be the key to making Denim Fest a huge success.
Dude, you and I have been like brothers for like 8 years. You're just now understanding the magnitude of the morning train. I got so many passengers every day, man. I would be nothing without them, but I've got so many passengers every day.
I know, but until you're there and see it, we've talked about getting up there for a long time, and to get out in the communities, and not even Fort Dodge, even. I mean, what? How far's Clear Lake? A couple hours.
Clear Lake's about an hour away from here.
Oh well, it took me a couple hours to get there. Anyway, it's great to meet the people face to face and put a face to the voices that we hear, and it's great. So I love to see that, and man, I'm excited about Denim Fest.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's going to be huge next year, and we're going to start planning that, getting that put together, getting the additional entertainment together along with you, of course, on stage, and and going back to what you were just saying about. Was his name Scott? If he's listening or watching, good morning, Scott. Appreciate that, my man. I love getting calls from and messages from listeners, of course, in Fort Dodge. Love our Fort Dodge people.
Absolutely.
But outside the area as well. And because we are on the World Wide Web, one of the most humbling things that I go through, and it happens maybe once a month or so, I will get a call from some of our military people who are overseas. They're in Afghanistan, they're in Iraq, they are in Korea, wherever they may be. Saying, hey, just wanted to hear my hometown station, and I love listening to you and what you're doing. And boy, you talk about humbling. I mean, that's like, oh my goodness, you are putting your life on the line for me right at this moment, and you took time away from doing that just to say thanks to me. Are you kidding me? Thank you. I'm just sitting here talking, spitting tunes. You're the one protecting me, so thank you for that, my golly. It's very humbling.
Yeah. That's great. Well, they'll be a big part of Denim Fest. We always like to include the military, like how we do, and we'll have a big component there as well. So
now, in between the surf in Clear Lake, which, by the way, was that your second or third time at the surf? Because I introduced you your first time there. It was the It was the 3 J's. It was you, Jared Neiman, Joe Diffie. That was one of the funnest nights in Iowa, period. That was a great time up in the surf. That was for me, introducing y'all. That was, wow. I was taken aback because when I stepped on stage to do that, I had to stop and pause because it hit me, holy smoke, this is the stage and the place that Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, Big Bopper performed their last show. This is the place in the stage that so many legends, icons over the years have performed. And here I am standing here on the stage. How incredibly awe-striking was that? I know you went through the same thing as soon as you stepped out and started strumming the guitar and hit the keys.
Yeah, just it's those rooms are just so full of energy. I want to say that was the 3rd time I played there. I think I played there with Steve Holy a long time ago.
Did you?
Because I remember coming through there because I remember finding my name on the wall, and I think I spelled it wrong.
Well, that's what happens when you're trying to scratch it with a butter knife. You know, it doesn't work that well.
Yeah, it was great, but yeah, we had a great time, and yeah, just get back up there and do more. We got to get up there and do more. Hunting season's coming. I'm gonna get up there and do some shows this fall.
Yeah. Or you can hunt like my future son-in-law does and just hit a deer with your truck, you know, and then give you the deer sticks out of it. Yeah, that works.
You can do that too. It's good deer sticks. I remember that.
That's how Drake does it, man. He just run them down. You know, I didn't care. And then yeah, you got some deer sticks from that, which they asked me before they came to Tennessee and we're going to see you. Does he like deer meat? I'm like, holy smoke. Do you know who this guy is? I mean, come on.
That's what made him everything he's not, you know?
Do you know that he actually lives in a deer stand? That's his actual mailing address?
I have a deer stand that I live in. It's huge. I sent you pictures of it, didn't I?
You sent me pictures from it. Not of it. From it.
Oh, it's great. I got a rolling office chair up there, a little desk. It's great. It seats 4 comfortably and 8 real comfortably.
Well, if you take the hot tub out of it, you get more people in there. You realize that, right?
I know, but you know, there's something about shooting deer from a hot tub. You know.
You sent me the video of the one deer just walking down below your stand there, and you didn't shoot him, but you just videoed him walking by, like, hey, nothing's happening.
I wanted to shoot him when he got closer to the truck, so I didn't have to drag him as far. You know.
Yeah, duh. That's how you hunt.
Put a pile of corn by the truck, you know.
So now you do turkeys as well, or what else do you do?
Yep, turkeys, ducks. You know, Sam, I thought he'd be the duck dog. He's not. But yeah, ducks, turkeys, deer, geese. You know.
For anybody who doesn't know, Sam is JD's dog, and Sam is the coolest dog, man. He really is. However, when JD got him, you got him for the purpose of being a hunting dog, not realizing he's the only dog on this walking earth that has an adversity of feathers. So it doesn't work too well.
Yeah, he doesn't like feathers, he doesn't like rain, and he doesn't like shotgun sounds. So he's not much of a duck dog.
Only you would get a dog like that. But Sam he's cool.
He's the greatest dog, but I make the joke that his mom was a chocolate lab, his dad was a black lab. I came home with a meth lab. So
you definitely got him, that's for sure.
We love him though.
Yeah, he's the man. He's always up in the deer stand with you. He's just not doing anything, man. That's all.
Sitting there watching. Reading a book. Sam's reading a book.
Yeah, perfect, man. I hope it's a pop-up book that makes it a little easier on his eyes. Hey, so what else do you hunt then? You do just pretty much anything? You said ducks. I knew you did ducks as well, but what else? You pheasants? Yeah. You got pheasants down in Tennessee?
No, not a lot. We hunt pheasants up in Ohio. I love to hunt pheasants. That's a lot of walking though, you know.
Right.
But I do that as well. But yeah, anything. I really love deer and duck hunting. That's my favorite. So
nice. Have you and I've never talked about this. Have you done the like big sky country Montana, like antelope hunting or anything like that?
I haven't done that yet. Somebody invited me out to that, but I haven't made it out there yet. But however, Kalispell, Montana is my favorite place on planet Earth. I will tell you that.
What is that?
Kalispell, Montana is my most favorite place on the planet.
Never heard of it. What is it?
It's right outside of Whitefish, Montana, and it's absolutely amazing. Speaking of the devil, there's Sam. Hey, Sam, what's up? Close the door, Sam. Close the door. Close it. Listen. Close the door.
Close the door, Sam. Grab me a fifth, Sam. Grab me a fifth.
Good boy. He closes the door. Yeah, he closes the door. You know what? Next time we come up there on the bus, I'll bring Sammy with me. We'll introduce Sammy to everybody.
I was disappointed you didn't. He should have been right there, driving along with Doc and who was it? What was the driver's name?
Uh, um,
Jim.
Hold on. Jim. Well, it was Doc and Mankey.
Mankey.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Wisconsin guy. Those guys were great.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And they came all the way down to Tennessee to pick you up. Well, Doc flew in from what? Oklahoma?
He flew in from Oklahoma, and we found out that bus, Stormy Daniels was the last one on that bus. We started finding all this stuff on the bus after we left. And I'm like, what is all this recording equipment and tripods and video cameras? And I mean, that made the trip go pretty quick, rifling through that stuff. So,
what's with the porn music tapes? What is this? What is?
Yeah, we'll write some new music for you, Stormy. Yeah, those guys, Mankey and Doc, those guys were great. But yeah, he was from Wisconsin, but they live here in Nashville. Doc lives in Oklahoma. They were just great drivers, and it was literally like having grumpy old men driving us. It was so great.
It was fantastic. And who knew until we were at Twin Lakes. Mm-hmm. Who knew that we were at Dave and Tracy's that Doc played drums like he did? Did you know that?
He mentioned it, and I said, "Okay, well, if there's a set of drums, and get up there and do it." And I turn around, he's like playing the drums. Like, here we go.
Oh,
and
dude,
we had old Ford Thurston over there on guitar tearing it up. How about old Ford?
Ford, man, that guy tore it up, didn't he?
Yeah, you should check him out on YouTube. He's got some great guitar videos on YouTube. So
he's an incredibly talented human being, and I'll tell you what, for him to last minute go from wanting to watch Fried Green Tomatoes on Netflix to playing guitar for you, that's pretty big.
I mean, he didn't even put his stuff in road cases. There was a $52,000 1958 335 Gibson on the back of the bus, and I'm like, you should have this in a road case. He's like, I didn't have time to grab one. I just ran down to your house and jumped on the bus. Wow.
Well, Doc stepped up when we were out at Steve or David and Tracy's. Doc stepped up, and he hit that drum once, and I thought, oh man, this is going to be a nightmare. And then he got behind it and went to town. I'm like, holy smoke!
Yep. He's something. It was a great crew, and I can see having that crew out with us a lot. So,
oh, dude, you would have George Strait saying, "I need to borrow your band if you get those out."
Oh yeah, well we can do it. We're gonna do it again Saturday. We're gonna do Saturday at the Scoreboard. If anybody's in town, come on down. We're gonna get down there and run the band again, and we're getting ready for some runs in September. And so yeah, we're doing it,
dude. It's I know it feels good to be back out again. It's just to have the events happening that we've got and be able to get an MC. Whoa, lost you, man. Where'd you go? There you are. Just to be able to have the events that we're having and be able to MC like you have so many events and enjoy. It's fantastic, man. Such an incredible difference from last year when we were just sitting around looking at each other on screens like this, going, okay, let's play guitar and take requests in our living room. What do you want to hear, kind of thing,
We need to see those people. We need to feel that energy. So I'm glad it's back, and I hope it never ever goes away again. That was no fun. So,
dude. By the way, I know all of us signed a lot of autographs and so forth at Denim Fest. And I did hear back from the person who asked you to sign their, their chestage area. And he's trying to wash it off and it won't come off. So he's wondering what he needs to do to get that off.
I say steely blue eyes, ruby red lips, milky white skin. His name is Russell.
Oh yeah,
good luck, Russell.
That's again, I just kind of letting you know the things that you did while you were there.
Oh yeah, well apparently I got my nails painted. I finally got them cleaned off. They were black. We went to see Joan Jett and the Blackhearts the other night.
I saw the pictures from that, dude. That looked like an incredible time.
You want to talk about a rock star? Joan Jett killed it, man. She was just great. But yeah, I had black fingernails for a couple days over that deal. So
okay, I gotta ask you, man. Does she still look fantastic?
She still looks fantastic. And she's little. She's short. I mean,
is she really?
Yeah. I mean, she was like short, and when she was wearing platforms and still short. But man, she came out there and just manhandled that guitar and had a great band and just played all the hits and packed out the Ryman Auditorium. It was great. It was just awesome. So yeah, she was if you have a chance to go see Joan Jett, go see her.
I have never. She's one that I've never met. I would certainly love to, but yeah, back in the day, we used to call them Jones Zit and the Blackheads. But you know, and that wasn't to make fun of them per se. It just flowed well with the name because you know they put out some great tunes, man, back in the day.
They were.
Oh, lost you, man. Here we go again. Sam is messing with the stuff there in his underground lair. I don't know what's happening here. We're gonna have to. There he goes. He's gonna DC and then he'll RC reconnect in just a second here. If he can get it going. Anyway, he'll pop off. You'll hear a blip when he comes back on. Just hang in there. Hang tight for it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Make it happen. Make it happen. Anyway, it is 9 minutes before the top of the hour. Leave it to our first time back. See, there's the blip. Here he comes. There he is.
How about on. That? Is that back?
That's better. You're there again, man. You're there again.
Man, I'll tell you.
I said Sam's messing with stuff there. He needs to just lay down and relax.
We were in the studio until 2 a.m. last night. We're working on the new Waffle House jingle, and I'll share it with you when it's ready. But that was the producer calling, and I don't know what this thing's hilarious. You're not going to believe what I came up with, dude. This outdoes everything.
Yeah, I'm going to believe it. That's not the issue. But am I ready for it? That's going to be entirely different.
I don't think you're going to seriously cross your arms and be like, wow, no one ever. It's another one of those ideas that no one's ever thought of. And I'm blown away that they've never thought of it.
You are unbelievably famous for finding those, and they're not always good ideas, but somehow you make them work. Somehow you make them work.
Yeah, this is going to be epic, epic. I tell you, Darren, epic.
So Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, that was incredible to see you guys that went to that, and I didn't realize she was playing the Ryman. I didn't realize the Ryman brought in like rock acts like that.
Oh, yeah, they bring in a lot. They've been doing a lot more. And Joan Jett was supposed to be on tour this summer with Bon Jovi and Def Leppard on an arena tour. That got kind of squashed. So they're like, well, let's go out and at least run the band. You got to run the band. So they're out doing venues and doing shows. So if you get a chance to see old Joan Jett, go see her.
Wow. We've got the Iowa State Fair going on starting today. Yep. Mm-hmm. And the Iowa State Fair is the oldest fair in the entire country. It's the very first state fair. We have got so many country acts on the grandstand stage at this year's Iowa State Fair. We got Blake Shelton. He's going to be there tomorrow night.
Okay.
We've got Cole Swindell and Dustin Lynch are going to be there Monday night.
Yep.
We got Dan and Shay that's going to be there. We got Chris Stapleton that's going to be there.
Oh, wow.
And then you throw in some other artists, like we've got Styx and Great White are going to be performing. How incredible is that? We've had Styx right here in Fort Dodge, by the way.
Those guys are so great. The spinning piano.
And they are, and I'll give it to them, with Tommy Shaw and James Young still doing their thing. But I'm one of those people that without the voice of Dennis DeYoung, it's just not quite Styx.
It's not the same. It's more like Twigs. More like Twigs.
Yeah, branches. That's what it is. It's just in Twigs. I like Twigs. That's good.
And they're getting so old. It's like I kept joking with Abby. I was like, listen, Joan, I think she goes by Joanne Jett now, And she started singing, I love Geritol, that kind of thing.
Hey, when you got to use it, you got to use it, man. In today's world, Ben Gay has become one of my favorite friends. So, it's just how it is.
I love it. Did I go away again? There I am. Man, what is going on today?
Of course, I use Ben Gay the cream. You use that phrase in a different way, but it's a whole anyway. Still
a cream.
Still a cream. Either way. So.
What do we got?
So we've also got
hitting us up.
Get this at the Iowa State Fair, man. We've also got the Doobie Brothers on their 50th anniversary tour. Is going to close out the Iowa State Fair.
That'll be great.
Oh, we had the Doobies here in Fort Dodge as well, man. Fort Dodge at our celebration event, we've had some big acts, and here's the Doobies still going strong. How cool is that?
You're about to have a lot more big acts come through there with Denim Fest. So.
Well, of course, man, absolutely. That's why we brought Denim Fest in, man, because we knew that in spite of you, we will get some big acts. That's just the way it's going to work.
Remember when we used to get on the radio every week and announce big acts for that for the Treetown Fest? I feel like we're reliving that, but we're going to relive it in a fun way that's going to go on forever, I think.
Well, and the difference is we don't have to, and I'm not discouraging anybody from going to Forest City because Country Thunder is a fantastic thing. However, with Denim Fest later in the year, people don't have to leave Fort Dodge. Or if you're from the surrounding area, you're right here because, we're going to bring in some big names along with Joe, of course. And, Denim Fest is going to be, it's eventually going to be a national household name.
Oh, yeah, Denim Fest. I mean, you'll be able to get beer cheap. That's a big thing.
Right.
Right.
You're going to have people
a great time with us at party.
People coming out saying, "Hey, I got to get a new pair of 501s, so I'm going to Denim Fest." I mean, it's just going to be, it's going to be the place to go.
Can't wait. We're going to do it. September 3rd, 2022.
It's a coming, man. It's a coming. Hey, let's get some comments today before we close it out, brother. Good morning, Darren and Joe. Had an amazing time at Frenzy Fest. Hey, thanks for being there, Sarah. You and Ron, that was fantastic. Plan to be there next year. Only thing is I didn't get a picture with Joe, so plan on that next year, Joe. You didn't get a picture with Sarah and Ron? Holy smoke, dude.
I thought we did, but I thought a lot of things actually.
You did take a lot of pictures with a lot of people. Some G-rated, some not so G-rated, but you got it done. Hey there, Stumpy. Great to see you guys again, says Stumpy.
Stumpy!
There you go. Paula says, I'm still bummed I had to miss it because I was sick. Well, that's too bad, Paula. Well, there's next year. Uh-oh. Drake, it was way easier hunting that way, meaning running it over with, hitting the deer with his truck. It was a lot easier to hunt that way. There you go. Drake says, you don't even have to find them. They find you. Yeah, that's kind of how I would deer work. Drake, pink flamingos. What are you looking at, hunting those, or are you asking Joe if he has any? You can't hunt pink flamingos, Drake, by the way. Let's see. Baby Jeffra enjoyed her very first concert. Yes, we got a picture of you holding my granddaughter, which is very cool. You got that actually posted on your Denim Joe Facebook page.
Yeah, go there, check it out. It was a great picture. She was great.
She is, of course. She's an absolute beauty, man. She looks like her grandfather.
So great.
She looks exactly like her grandfather. Drake's dad, Todd, is a very handsome man. And
I don't think I can hold him up, though.
Thankfully, she didn't get my looks, because then it would have been a whole different story. Hey, Adam, good morning to you, man. Good morning, brother.
Adam, you're going to be there at Denim Fest and be taking photos, just so you know. So put it on your calendar, September 3rd, 2022.
Adam takes the most incredible pictures. And that guy, you talk about getting out. Joan Jett, we're talking about seeing Joan Jett. Adam gets right on stage while they're performing. Not that he doesn't know them or already by any means, but gets right on stage while they're performing. All these incredible names. Rod Stewart was like one of the last ones he did. Holy smoke, dude. I've never met Rod Stewart yet. Why didn't you take me?
Oh, we'll get there. We'll get you there. Adam, come on.
No, I'm waiting for you to introduce me to Dennis Quaid, mister. All right? You and Dennis Quaid became buddies. Bill Anderson 60th anniversary and country music celebration. I didn't know anything about that. And all of a sudden I get pictures and it's like it's Joe and Dennis Quaid. And I'm like, what in the name of all is holy? Is that Dennis Quaid or is that a lookalike kind of a thing going on?
You never know what's going to happen here in Nashville. We're back to being opened up. And I mean, like last night, I can't talk about who was in the studio, but it's back on. Nashville is back on fire, and you just never know who you're going to bump into.
And obviously,
Dennis Quaid. It's like, why wouldn't Dennis Quaid be here? Where's Gary Busey? That's the guy I want to hang out with.
Oh, huh? I want to see a picture of you right in between Gary Busey on one side and Ron Jeremy on the other. That is my dream picture right there.
Can you imagine that conversation?
Oh, no, I don't want to know the conversation. I just want to see the picture. And I want to see the picture fully clothed, or otherwise make it just from the neck up, all right? Because I don't want to see anything else.
All right. You want to see a headshot. You want to see a headshot of me and Ron Jeremy. Okay.
No, I want to see a top headshot. Let's clarify, all right?
Oh. Okay. All right. We're derailing. What Stumpy got?
Stumpy's got. We can take you deer hunting here with Donovan. Yeah, Donovan will take you deer hunting. Have a great time there. Janine, we had so much fun at Frenzy Fest. Can't wait till Denim Fest next year. Oh, see, everybody that went had a fantastic time, man. And this is the other part of how Denim Fest is going to grow, is because everybody that was there for year one, for the initial year, is telling everybody how great of a time it is. So that's going to make people go, oh, I got to go to Denim Fest. And then all the talk you and I are going to be doing on it right here on the airwaves. I mean, this thing's going to explode, I'm telling you. Kim Barley's got some faces up there. I don't know what. Hope you two have been well. We've been good, Kim Barley. Hope you have as well. There's Adam. Love photographing Joan Jett. She's a blast. See, I knew Adam would know everybody.
Yeah, he knows everyone.
Yeah,
well, everyone
like
knows
you.
Adam. Yeah,
kind of like you, man. I got a story I want to close out with here in just a couple of seconds. Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett. Oh man.
Okay, that's right. It wasn't Bon Jovi. It was Motley Crue. Say, okay, Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Poison, and Joan Jett. Correct. I think they're rescheduling that tour. I got a lot of friends on that tour as well.
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine that tour?
Oh my goodness, it's going to be great.
That would be like George Strait, Reba McEntire, and you. I mean, it would just be.
But then again, you know, those guys are getting up there. Def Leppard's doing that. Instead of pour some sugar on me, it's pour some ointment on me.
Right.
I mean, Def Leppard is actually deaf. You know, they're actually deaf now. You know, what do you say? Oh, hey, Wanda. What's Wanda? What was the big Wanda? Her name was Wanda. Why am I spacing her name? She was like dated Elvis. Who's Wanda? Remember Wanda? Country singer, risque country singer. Wanda.
Wanda.
I don't want to say Wanda. It wasn't Wanda Smith, but it was a big superstar. She's like 162. Anyway, Joan Jett's producing a new record. She brought her out on stage. And bless her heart. I mean, she's, you know, seriously, she's so old she still gets dressed up to fly. But anyway, she was out there.
Oh, hey, Motley
literally
Crue.
like the scene from it was literally like the scene from the Christmas deal where they asked her to pray and she stood up and started saying the national anthem. It was amazing. Anyway, yeah, I can't think of her name. I'll think of it and text you. Anyway, she was there.
That's amazing. Yeah, Motley Crue, man. You know, you love their tune that Justin Moore redid. You know, Jarrett's All Sweet Jarrett's All. That's a great song. Amanda, should we have a winter version of Denim Fest? Yes. Duh. That goes without saying. What else?
I think that's called Denim Vest. I think that's called Denim Vest. We should do a winter one called Denim Vest.
Right, and everybody should have to wear crocheted vests, sweater vests.
Yeah.
I'm going off your song, Pink Flamingo Blues. Gotcha. Adam, next time it's a deal. Thanks, brother, and knew I could count on you. Amanda, what's the one for? I don't know what that is. Drake, Wanda Jackson.
Thank you, Drake. Wanda Jackson was there. That's who it was. Wanda Jackson.
Wow. See, Amanda said Wanda Jackson.
I don't know why I can't think of her name, but yeah, she.
Hey, there's Scott right there. Need to have a boat version. Hey, why not?
Done. He's got that Lady of the Lake. He's got like this 150-seat big paddle boat. You know, and we just take that cruising around clear. Like, what could possibly go wrong? You and me on a paddle boat.
Yeah, no, nothing. I mean, you're talking about 1,000% potential accident free.
Hey, if I had a paddle boat, I would name it the Spang King. Like Spang King, Spanky. Get it? It's really good. Scott, write that on the back. For Denim Fest, we're gonna write the Spang King on the back of your paddle boat.
That's great, man. That's perfect. And don't forget, next year when you go to get your tickets, you can get them by calling 1-800-SPANK-ME. So make sure you get
at eventbrite.com.
Come see Joe. So, oh, my brother, good to have you back on again. We're going to do this again next week because we got to keep talking about Denim Fest, man. I know it's a year off, but it's going to be here before we know it.
Well, before we know it, we're going to be announcing talent is going to be there, and me, and we're going to have an absolute blast. So, thank you, seriously though, Darren. Seriously, thank you for all you're doing. You know, just being Darren and also K97 and all the radio. That's what's going to make this thing as big as what we built before. So let's do it again.
It's going to be huge, my brother. You go have a good time with Sam, get some songs written, do what you got to do, and we'll chat with you next week.
I'll see you at the Waffle House.
You got send me that jingle. As soon as it's ready, you got it.
See you,
All right,
buddy.
brother. See you later. Our buddy, Joe Denim. Yes, we're talking about Denim Fest already next year because it's going to be here before we know it. So if you missed out on what was Frenzy Fest this year, you don't want to miss out on Denim Fest next year. You've seen the comments from people that went. It was just an amazing, amazing time, and definitely one you don't not want to be a part of. And again, we'll be talking about that quite a bit over the next 8, 9, 10 months, however long it's going to be before it gets here. Hey, we're going to roll into 9 o'clock. We've got lots of great things happening in the 9 o'clock hour, like your chances to win some fantastic prizes. Make sure you stick around right here on the morning train.